Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm gonna be creating Pichu from Pokemon using polymer clay. The armature. For the armature, I'm creating a big ball for the head and a small ball for the body. I'm using paper towel, aluminum foil and wire. Then I'm covering up with masking tape. I'm using the masking tape to hold the feet and ears. I like how the armature turns out. The body. For the body, I'm covering the armature with yellow clay. I'm using the sculpting tool to smooth the clay and create the details. It took me a while to create the correct shape. I'm applying some baby oil to smooth the clay using a paintbrush. Now, I'm marking the placeholder for the face details. And now it's ready for the first bake. The ear details. Now I'm removing some clay, creating the space for the ear black details. Now I'm adding black clay on top of the already baked clay. I'm adding a flat piece of clay to cover the yellow armature. At this point, I started thinking that I should have done the ears with black clay and then add the yellow details on top of it. Now I'm using clay softener to smooth the clay. Now I'm carving the baked clay, removing some clay, straightening the ears. I like how it's looking now. Now, I'm adding the yellow details on top of the black clay. Now I'm creating the black part of the eyes. And now I'm going to be adding the neck black details by adding black clay on top of the baked clay and then carving it to remove the excess of clay. I'm using the same procedure for the back part.
Metapod.
The tail. I'm creating the tail using black clay on top of the wire armature. I'm doing the tail like this to help the figure stand up. face cheeks. I'm creating the face cheeks and mouth using pink clay. For the upper part of the mouth, I'm using a small snake of black clay. I don't like how it looks like a mustache, but I'm going to be removing a little bit of clay once it's baked. Now I'm finishing the eyes using 2 smalls of white clay. I'm not happy with how the mouth looks. Also, I didn't like how the ears look, so I'm adding a new layer of yellow clay and I'm removing the excess of clay using the X-Acto knife. Now I'm adding more yellow clay to the face, trying to fix how the mouth looks. I'm using the sculpting tool to smooth the clay. Then I'm also using clay softener to better blend it with the already baked clay. I like how the mouth looks now that I added more yellow clay. Also, I like how the ears look now that I added more yellow clay. Click here to watch my other Pokemon figures. Thank you for watching.